All right, here we are in the Cosmic Salon again, and I have a wonderful guest. Her name is Beth Martens. That is bethmartens.com, and we are going to get into all kinds of good material. I am going to let Beth introduce herself, but I want to take this from her bio on her website, and I am going to do this in quotes, so I'm reading it the way it is written because it moved me, and I think it will move some of you out there that hear this frequency, that are able to tune into this station. So here we go. I lost everything. Over 3 years of fighting for my life, I lost everything. My house, my car, my ability to work, and several friends who couldn't journey with me. I gave away my cats and all the stuff I could no longer look after. I lost my hair. I looked like death itself and finally lost my hope to live. The day I fell into the pit of despair, dusk was falling, the room blackened, and I laid there for hours on end in my parents' book room, feeling my life had come to an end. When finally I caved and surrendered to all the loss and death itself, instead of dying, I had the most surprising breakthrough. I saw who I really am. I saw that with nothing, I was intimately connected with humanity through what I'm here to be and do, and I saw how utterly fulfilled I was in that, despite having lost everything. What finally turned the key for me was working with archetypes. In discovering the archetypes that were out of alignment for me, I recovered enough energy that I completely healed and never had to look back. I find this completely profound, beautiful, and inspiring. I myself could tune into that and vibrate with that vibe. I found the writing poetic and inspired. The muse is there in that writing, and that these words create a picture that I personally could see, Beth, that moved me to tears when I read it. And I want to thank you for putting that out to the world on your website and your About Me. It is very uncommon to see something so lovely out there as really the death of self and then the rebirth in this way. And I will, without further ado, bring you on. Welcome to the Cosmic Salon, Beth Martens.
Thank you, Nish. I totally appreciate your introduction and your very kind words. It's always so fun to have my words said back to me, and it brings a tear to my eye too, as if I'm looking in from the outside and just going, "Oh, that's very sad."
But triumphant, so triumphant. The rest of your bio's there, and we'll get it here in a second. But this is like manna. This is the way, and this is the power of understanding how to use the mercurial forces to write so beautifully something that is so hard to convey. And you clearly have this ability. And the thing that comes through with this is it's authentic. There's no airs here. It's not affected. It's just in flow. Again, it's rare for me to encounter this. And as a person who loves reading, especially beautiful writing like this, it's a real treat. So let's jump in. Who are you, Beth Martens?
Oh, thank you so much for that. I just want to pick up on the authenticity, and that is the highest compliment to me, by the way, because it was my deepest desire for my entire life to just be myself. And I was always in a world where nobody wanted that. Nobody appreciated it. In fact, it was seen as a kind of enemy. So now I have the great privilege of being around people who, can appreciate that and are that themselves. So thank you so much. who am I? Right now, I find myself in the role that I have created for myself and create for myself every single day to be a pattern hunting archetype reader. I help people deprogram the beast system out of their minds, hearts, and psyches. And I'm also a business coach. So I'm always in that role of seeing how people could be valued for something such as you are doing right now, where you break out of that, whatever they told you to do, the 9 to 5 and the job and the family and